One can come here. You can come.
My dad is from Konkani.
It's okay, I can stand here.
Yeah. No, you stand behind me. Stand behind me.
Can you video from there? Dad is from there. From the north. But dad was in the army.
तुम्ही व्हिडिओ प्ले करून बघितलेत ना?
हो हो. पण ते आता हे शौनक
आहे ना, रेडी आहे ना तो?
त्यांच्याकडे दिले शौनक.
ए झालं. जीत रोटरी क्लब ऑफ पणजी वगैरे प्रेसिडेंट दे आर सपोर्टिंग दिस. करू स्टार्ट करू. मजा येईल कृपया. या नमस्कार. व्हेरी वॉर्म वेलकम टू ऑल ऑफ यू. आमच्यामध्ये असतात आमचे मंत्री बाब सुभाष परदेसाई, डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ एम्पॉवरमेंट ऑफ पर्सन विथ डिसेबिलिटीज, त्याचबरोबर ऑफिस ऑफ द स्टेट कमिशन फॉर पर्सन विथ डिसेबिलिटीज, डिपार्टमेंट अगेन गव्हर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया अँड युनायटेड नेशन्स have come together for this International Purple Fest. We are going to have series of programs. We have already given most of the details to all of you. And one of this event, which is under the sports category, which we have introduced for the first time this year, is marathon. This press conference is specific to this event, which is going to be held on 12th of October at 6:30 a.m. in the morning. With us, we have the president of Rotary Club of Panji Rivera, Mr. Jeet, the members of Rotary Club of Panji Rivera, Tanvi and Roosevelt. And the main partners who are organizing this marathon are from Adventures Beyond Barriers Foundation. We have with us Divyanshu Ganatra, who is the founder. Ma'am Aparna Prabhudesai, Director, Prashant Kolle, who heads the operations, Rishi Verma, who is the head of the communications, and Mr. Paresh, who is the head corporate relations. This is going to be a very, very exciting event that we are having this year. Most of our persons with disabilities from Goa also participated in various marathons. But this year we thought that we should have it as part of the main event, and therefore we thought of having Adventures Beyond Barriers as our partners, because they have been doing this marathons and other adventure sports for last so many years. With these few words, I again extend a very warm welcome to all of you, and I request Divyanshu or Aparna to take it forward. We are having a small video presentation about the activities that the Adventures Beyond Barriers Foundation has been doing so far.
So, good morning everyone, and the Minister Shri Subhash.
Yeah, good morning.
Bhavasar sir, and all the dignitaries present here. Also, the members of the media. I'm Aparna, and here to quickly run through and introduce Adventures Beyond Barriers Foundation. We'll take a couple of minutes just to walk and talk about what we do at work. This is our 11th year that we started off, and I want you to watch a quick film about the work we do. Okay, no, I think fine. We'll be dates separately. So, interestingly, 200 million Indians with disability. Now that's a huge number. 200 million that live with some disability or another. And at the same time, yet in spite of that, we are hardly seen in the mainstream. With that kind of numbers, but the reason we are not seen is not because of our disabilities, but because of the stigma, the social stereotypes, the lack of infrastructure, and the attitudinal barriers that make us invisible. A quick look at who we are as people. Sir did introduce Didanshu Ganapta, who is the founder of Adventures Beyond Barriers. He is India's first blind solo paraglider pilot, the first blind tandem cyclist to cycle from Manali to Khadungla, the first blind Indian to summit Mount Kilimanjaro, that's the highest in Africa, winner of the National Award for the Welfare of Persons with Disabilities. By profession, he is a clinical psychologist, an IT expert, a motivational speaker, a behavioral facilitator at so many universities that he visits as faculty. He is touched millions of lives globally through inclusion, leadership, and innovation and initiatives. The person that you see here, that's me. I'm not going to take too much time going through all of that. Just a simple one, my association with disability comes in from 2012, when I was wheelchair bound. I was told I would not be able to walk without support again. And from there, I've pushed barriers and been the lucky person to scale Mount Everest in 2017. I run long distances now. I'm a cyclist, I'm a runner. I've been extremely lucky to be honored with the Shiv Chhatrapati Veera Puraskar, Maharashtra's sports honor. We move on. And 80 years, through our years, we've been the first to power the participation of persons with disabilities in mainstream running and marathon events. We are the first to introduce tandem cycling for the blind and visually impaired individuals in India. Every year we have cycle expeditions that go from Manali all the way to Khardungla. We participate every year in the Deccan Cliffhanger, Pune to Goa, all cyclists that participate, to introduce scuba diving for persons with disabilities, including paraplegics and quadriplegics, and of course to help persons with disabilities in India experience paragliding. Just a few pictures from some of our events that we take on, as we said, marathons, tandem cycling, we have camping sites, we do paragliding, we go mountaineering. We've recently been very lucky, one of our athletes who's blind has become the first blind woman to climb Mount Everest. She's been with us for a while, and scuba diving. We work, while we are based in Maharashtra, we work across all these states that you see up there, all the way from Jammu down to Pondicherry, where we do our scuba diving, cycling in various states, and running across different states. We've also created a world record this year. So Run in Sync, that's our run event, India's largest inclusive run that brought together over 5,000 people with and without disabilities who ran together for the cause of disability inclusion. This event received support from corporate India, big names like Bajaj itself, Tata Autocom, Zorian, all supporting through their CSR for us. Just a few pictures from that event. Amazing numbers and every possible disability that you could look at. 10,000 plus persons with disability directly impacted through the work that we do. We're also looking at a whole lot more numbers, allies that have influenced, we've been able to influence towards the cause of disability. Because when someone comes and runs along, the impact is for both and we become a community. A whole lot of employees, through their volunteering hours that have been generated, corporates participate as the employees stay engaged. And of course, millions of mindsets change forever. We've had the Run in Sync supported by Bajaj itself. Okay.
ते अनाउन्स करून सगळे डेट्स आणि सगळे Aparna ji, meanwhile, can we speak about the date, time, and all those things?
Talk about the.
Yeah, if it's taking time, then we'll continue with this.
Let's not, yeah.
Ma'am, you can come here and sit and bend.
Back to the deck. So I'm going to also, I mean, that was our run that we looked at. But to come back to why we are here today, and this is to today start announcing and launch the Purple run that's going to be part of the Purple Fest on the 12th of October. And the slide there is the same as we have it here. We have, that's all, no, I'll so we are lucky to have the Rotary present here to also be a part of this. They are going to be the sponsors for the run, so thank you, Team Rotary, for that. And on the 12th of October, we are looking to have a 500 plus able-bodied and persons with disabilities come run 3K, 5K and 7K. So that's 3 kilometers, 5 kilometers and 7 kilometers, which we would start off from the Inox parking. It starts off from there and we continue down all the way past Veeramar Circle up to for the 7 kilometer distance that we are looking at, and we have some of the details there. All the way little past Radha Mandir, the road that goes up to the Dollar. So persons with and without disability who are running together, we are supporting the cause.
They are doing it. They are curating. Continue.
Yeah, changing mindsets and strategies, stereotypes, and of course, the reason we have the run is to celebrate Goa's push for becoming a more inclusive state and a nation. So I think the purpose, as I'm really excited to speak more about it, but the first of its kind and we are really honored to be given this opportunity to run or be a part or create history, I would say, for the state of Goa. Thank you so much. We just have just to tell the work that we do, and then I'll hand it over to Sir. That I just out earlier.
We have signations of people T-shirt launch on screen. The text says Ganga in the open sky. Riding together through mountains, valleys and lotus places. The text on screen now reads, "Uncle together." We now have visuals of people holding hands and praying. In some shots, we see rain-drenched green hills. The text on the screen reads, "Gone on the water stream."
So this is just a very brief about the kind of work that we've been doing. We thought we'd just share some of those pictures with you. Thank you so much for listening, and Professor Bakri.
Thank you, Aparna ji. As you saw this beautiful presentation, what they have done, we already have this tandem cycling as part of our Purple Fest expedition, and some of our partners will start soon from various destinations, cycling all the way to Goa. Some of them are coming from Bombay, some of them are cycling from Mumbai. We also have car expedition which are starting from 3 different locations, right from Kanpur to Chandigarh and other place. These are all persons with disabilities with modified vehicles will be traveling to Goa, and also spreading awareness about Purple Fest and inclusion that we are striving for. Moving forward, I would request Devyanshu, who is the founder of this Adventure Beyond Barriers, to say a few words on this occasion. Yes, you can.
Good afternoon, and thank you, Minister Sir, thank you, Pavaskar Sir, and thank you to all the media, without whom we cannot spread the word of disability inclusion. We cannot bring that reality to life of creating spaces in the mainstream for people with and without disability to play together, to work together, to live together, to celebrate our differences together. 20 years ago today, I lost my sight when I woke up blind one morning, and that was the day, and today's the day. There's such a huge difference. When I woke up blind, all of these sports were taken away from me. This is what I did for 20 years, and all of that was taken away, saying blind people with disability cannot do this. And 11 years ago, when we started this foundation, none of this was possible in India. But today, thanks to everyone's support, and thanks to partners like Rotary who step forward and support this, Geno Pharmaceuticals who step forward and support this. Today we're looking at all of these sports that typically, traditionally are seen as not for people with disability. They're able to do that shoulder to shoulder alongside people from all walks of life, people with and without disability coming together, playing together, because sport has the power to inspire. Sport has the power to unite people. It has the power to bring hope where once there was only despair. And sport is the one language everybody understands, and it's the one tool to end discrimination. And we at ABPF believe in this power of sport to end these differences, to build friendships, to create a world where there's empathy, a space where we can discover more about a person in an hour of play than a year of conversation. And I cannot tell you how happy it makes me to launch this in Goa at Purple Fest, where there are going to be thousands of people with disability who are going to experience all of this for the first time. Go home knowing and believing that they can. And this is just a start. I dream of this becoming one of the biggest celebrations the world has ever seen. So thank you so much for this amazing start. Thank you, Minister Sir. Thank you, Pavaskar Sir. Thank you to all our partners, to the media for spreading awareness. Let's make this something the world takes note of. Because that's my dream, to see a world where no one is left behind. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you.
Thank you, Divyanshu. It's a huge responsibility as organizers to ensure that this everything goes on smooth, and we are sure that though the numbers are around 500 that we are expecting for this marathon, but they will definitely increase. Having said that, we have with us Patrick, who is the president of Disability Alliance for Inclusive Goa. They are partners with Purple Fest for last 2 occasions that we have done. They take part in almost all the events, and most of the sports events they have started now traveling outside the state, if I am not wrong. Over to you, Patrick.
So I'm Patrick D'Souza, the president of Disability Alliance for Inclusive Goa. For the last 2 editions of the Purple Fest, there are so many sporting events which are organized and we have taken part. But marathon is something different, because in other sports you have some points, you have rules, regulations. Marathon is you can just now from 2019 I have been participating in marathons all over the state, and what I see is that marathon gives us that inclusion and the diversity, and most of the marathons the person with disabilities are not included, but we and our NGO we go to the organizers and tell we also want to participate, and there we see that thousands are running the person without disability, and there will be only 15 or 20. But I assure you that this Purple Fest inclusion run on 12th October will be more of persons with disabilities, will be on the wheelchair, the persons with blindness, the persons, deaf persons, all the 21 disabilities will be the part of this inclusion run. And this inclusion run is person with and without disability. So I welcome you all and I wish you all come and be a part of this marathon. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Patrick. We now have our partners for this inclusion run, which is Rotary Club of Panji Rivera. I would request the president of Rotary Club of Panji Rivera, Ajit, to say a few words.
A warm good afternoon to everyone. Honorable Minister Sir, Shri Guru. It's actually an honor to be associated with the Inclusion Run, to be associated with the Purple Fest. The Rotary Club of Panaji Riviera, representing District 3170 and the Rotary International, has always strived in different avenues of education, literacy, health, and various sectors. And as rightly Mr. Divyanshu said, sport is something important. And today, at this August function, in front of the press and media, it is absolute delight to see such a beautiful event coming true to life in Goa. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jit. I will now hand over these proceedings to Honorable Minister, who has been traveling a lot, spreading the message of Purple Fest across the country. Just a few days back, he met actor Amir Khan in Mumbai and extended invitation to participate in Purple Fest. After that, he has also extended invitation to our Union Minister for Health and President of BJP, Shri Nadda ji. And yesterday late night, he is back in Goa. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Guru. We have amongst us Mr. Divyanshu Ganatra, Aparna Prabhudesai, Prashant Kolle, Rishi Verma, and Paresh Degaonkar, Rotarian Jit, Rotarian Roosevelt, Rotarian Tanvi, Rotary Club of Panji Rivera, all the members of this club, Patrick D'Souza, the President of Disability Alliance for Inclusive Goa. I sincerely thank all these organizations who have come forward to be a part of International Purple Fest. As you all know, the success of International Purple Fest is not just the government of Goa or the State Commission for Persons with Disability, not just the social welfare or empowerment of persons with disability. We have taken this initiative and it is supported by all across from all the NGOs, and today we have been organizing so many events during the International Purple Fest, but in this year too we have hundreds of events which are associated with International Purple Fest, may it be in the sports, education, conferences or cultural. There are so many things that are going to happen in these few days, and today especially a prominent event that we're going to organize is inclusive run. This is a marathon with Adventures Beyond Barriers and organized by the Adventures Beyond Barriers Foundation, ABBF, supported by the Rotary Club of Panjim Rivera. And as you all know, they've explained what it is. It is happening on 12th of October, morning 6:30 onwards AM. Starting point is Inox Panjim, and we have three categories: 3 kilometers, 5 kilometers, and 7 kilometers. It's with the person with and without disability running together. It's an amazing event that we would witness, because over 5,000 participants will enjoy the running for in this to prove that we are really inclusive and we take forward all the categories of disability together. The changing, it helps us to changing the mindsets and shattering stereotype disabilities around us, celebrating Goa's push for a more inclusive state and a nation. Friends, as you all know, the media is playing a vital role. You know, all these two Purple Fest, one is national level and the other one is international level. The media has taken us from down to top, and I expect and hope the similar role will be played by this media, because just day before yesterday I was in Delhi and there were about 40 media houses came together, you know, to spread the message of inclusivity and celebrating the diversity through International Purple Fest, and they too will come in Goa and spread this unique message all across the world. This is International Purple Fest and we are expecting more than 25 countries to participate, and we are associated with United Nations, and we had collaborations, and we had two important meetings with United Nations. Mr. Shombi Shroff is leading, he is taking a lead. He will get all his people, associated with this, resident commissioner's office. They will be here for 4 days, at least for 4 days, and they will do all the best to get all the nations together, and we will see the change in the world. This is not limited to Goa. is not limited to India, but we will be spreading a unique kind of organization, unique kind of initiative, International Purple Fest, all across the world. Without taking much of your time, I'm again very grateful to all the media people, electronic media, print media, and all of you who have been taking keen interest to spread and responsibly shouldering all the responsibilities of the media. Thank you. God bless you.
Yeah. I would request Honorable Minister to unveil the T-shirts for this inclusion run.
Should I do the backside of it? All of you are.
I'll do the backside. I'll do the
Yeah.
backside, sir.
Okay, so we're going to give the back and the front, this T-shirt for the run that is happening.
Very proud to have this unveiled by you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much.
Any questions if you have?
Yeah.
So, how has been the participation? Accepted the invite or
No, we are doing our best because I wanted to extend invitations. I have extended invitations to so many of them. Dr. Virendra Kumar, who is a minister for person with disability at the center, and we have extended invitation to Mr. Fadnavis, the Honorable Chief Minister of Maharashtra, the Chief Minister of Delhi, Madam Rekha Gupta, and we hope and we will be, again, we have another few days to get the confirmations, and we will see our best to invite and to welcome them for the festival. So when we get the confirmation, we will have a press conference to tell you the details about their visits.
What about the international delegates? Because since you have also got an application in Germany, Italy, so how has been the delegation of international?
So far, we have got confirmation from almost 20 to 25 countries. There are lawmakers from other countries whom we have invited. There is a conference on the policies to discuss the policies about the respective countries. We'll be having member of parliaments from Australia, Armenia, Russia, and a few other countries. They have already confirmed and they will be here during all the 4 days of Purple Fest. We also have member of parliaments who are persons with disabilities from Kenya and other countries who will be taking active part in all the 4 days.
Purple Festival तुम्ही कितल्या activities केले? Medical camps,
Yes.
links, biodiesel. So what will be this time? So
No, definitely we will have the distribution of aids, appliances, devices during the Purple Fest. We have done the assessment camp all across the Goa, and over 2 crores worth appliances will be distributed during the 4 days. In each of the constituency, we will pick up all these beneficiaries from the respective talukas, and we will have 4 days, 10 constituencies on each of these days. We will get them, we will distribute, and we will have also probably the skilling and the placements camps also along with that.
we blind cricketers in the
No, we will see. We have started one of our pre-fest activity day before yesterday. It got started in Ponda, the state level Divyang chess championship. We will be starting on 27th blind cricket. On 4th, we will be starting with wheelchair cricket. We also got the entries. 3 of the states are participating in blind women cricket, right? 6 states. Six states will be participating in women blind cricket tournament. So in cricket itself, we have 4 different tournaments which are going to happen. we have about 22 conferences, to discuss the problems or to discuss the various issues related to each of the disability separately.
And will it be in other cities also, because this was about Honda,
No, mostly we are concentrating because the people, the person with disabilities who would be mainly placed around the Panjim, and all the cricket activities, most of the cricket activities are happening Ponda. So their accommodation, we have seen that because to this extent accommodations are not available, as because of that we had to shift this cricket to the different taluka Ponda, and we have got accommodations Ponda for the cricket tournaments.
You always said there have been issues as far as facilities for physical last time. So how are you taking care of that?
No, we have provided the accessibility infrastructure. Also for the transportations, we got the low floor and with ramp buses. And we will see that the person with disabilities will have no issues as regards to the accessibility. Wherever we have our venues which are curated for this, we will be having required infrastructure. Right now we got the delegate registration 8,900 something, and we are expecting few more thousands, and then it would be something around 12,000-13,000 delegates. And besides delegates, it's only the delegates that they register, and most of the time delegates come along with their parents, along with the escorts, which may or may not have registered, but we have to provide accommodations for them also. And without the registration, there are so many NGOs, clubs, they do visit here without the registration, and I think in a day we will find over 25,000 every day attending this.
So who is the medical partner for inclusion? Medical partner.
So we will be having doctors from Goa Medical College who will be there involved during the inclusion run. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.